Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. Right, we're going to have a look at air signs today. Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. So let's start with Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? Right, so we're getting something's happening in the autumn harvest with this person that we're dealing with. Let's pick another one. Right, so we've got self-love, creation, intentions. So I think with this connection it's going to take until autumn for it to move forward, where before the autumn you've got to give yourself some self-love before this can go into anything. Right, let's have a look at the tarot. Yeah, so it's like you've got to look after yourself first. Feel happy within yourself before this can go into anything serious. Right, so let's have a look, see who you're dealing with. Who is Gemini dealing with? Yeah, this person needs to be patient with you because you're making the decisions. You could be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. You've got two people here. So you're deciding between two people. I'm getting one of them is a Virgo and the others is a fire sign, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. But I think one of these people, I think it might be the Virgo, they're not giving out. They may even be ignoring you. They don't want to show their vulnerability to you. So they're thinking about you, but they don't want to show you their vulnerability. They're scared. I mean, I think with both of these connections, it is a soul connection, but you're going to get more from the fire sign. They're coming forward more towards you than the Virgo. They're hiding. The Virgo's hiding. But I mean, I think you've just got a good intuition about these two people anyway. But you don't have to make the decision yet. I'd get the fire sign is missing you a lot. And the Virgo's just not doing anything at all. They're not communicating, nothing. So you don't really know where you stand with them. Right, let's have a look at the outcome. But it's going to take until the autumn for this all to be decided, who you want to be with. Because you know, you're carving a life for yourself on your own. That's the thing. Right, let's see what the outcome is with these two people. Well, yeah, that Virgo's shown up again. They're struggling with their emotions. They're fighting their feelings for you. They're in mental chaos. That's what they're in. Mental chaos. And this is a type of person that leaves it too late and someone else snaps you up. They leave it too late. And then they moan. Yeah, it's a Virgo. And then they moan when you're with someone else that they're not with you. And they moan about it. That they're single. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they're just not making anything happen. So I think looking at this, it seems to be the fire sign that you could pick. I mean, I don't want to influence your decision, but this Virgo has got feelings for you, but they're just not coming forward. Let's have a look at more around the fire sign. They're just going to moan that they're single. It's their own making. It's their own making. Let's have a look at the fire sign. What's going on with the fire sign? Yeah, because the fire sign shows you interest. That's what they're going to do. They're going to show you interest. But you are thinking about the other one, though. When this fire sign shows you the interest, you are thinking about the Virgo a lot, hoping something will happen. And then you're making a decision. Yeah, you're making the decision. You're going to pick the fire sign, look. That goes into a relationship. So that's what I'm getting for Gemini. Right, let's have a look at Libra. Right, what we've got coming in for Libra. What does Libra need to know around this person? Right, so we've got a storm, unexpected. And we've got twin flames. So something's going to happen out of the blue. But we'll check on the tarot for that. And your twin flame connection. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, North Node or rising sign. It may not resonate with all Libras out there. What does Libra need to know around this twin flame connection? Well, there's been times where you've walked away, but they're coming back in for a fresh start, a new beginning. You could be dealing with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, they're coming back. I mean, they're on the edge at the moment in coming back. They're doing a lot of thinking before they come back in. They want to get it right. They don't want it to end again. They want this fresh start with you. And some of you could be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. So I think this, with the storm, I think that's already happened. Because you've already split up, but they're coming back again. So the unexpected is them coming back in. Yeah, they're wanting the full relationship with you. They've had time to think. And I think there may have been a third party involvement as well. That's why it didn't work out before. For some of you. Yeah, it's definitely a third party situation. Let's have a look what they're doing about that. The third party. What are they doing about the third party? Because they're coming back in. Well, there's been a big bust up between them. I think words have been said, nasty words have been said. And they're moving away from that person and they're coming towards you. Yeah, it's an earth sign you're dealing with for some of you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They want the happiness with you. They're not getting it with that other person. And they're making that solid decision to make it work with you. They're walking away from that person. They've missed you. And they've been emotional, even upset, even crying. Because they can't be with you and all that. But beforehand, they've been restricted, they've been tied to this person. Might be a family set up they're tied to as well. But they've had enough of that person. They know they love you. They know that you are the twin flame connection. So that is what I'm getting for Libra. So they're coming back in. And I think this time it's for real. They're not messing about this time. Right, so let's have a look at Aquarius. What we've got coming in for Aquarius. What do they need to know? Right, so we've got shadow side, moon, the dark night. So I think this person, they're showing their shadow side a lot. That's what that is. Let's get one more. And we've got control tactics. Yeah, so you're seeing all the bad part of them. Let's have a look at the tarot. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, North Node or rising sign. It may not resonate with all Aquarius out there. What does Aquarius need to know around this person? They've got a dark side they're showing. And they're control freak. Well, let's say why, what's going on. Well, you've had enough of them. You're getting on with your life, your work, your goals, your interests. You've made your final decision. You want nothing more to do with this person could be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to come back. But they're not making this connection happen. They're expecting you to do all the work. But I think you've already made your decision. You don't want nothing more to do with this person. Let's see if anyone new's coming in. Yeah, they want full control. That's what they want. You've walked away already. Right, let's see if we get anyone new coming in. Yeah, look. Got someone new coming in. New person could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. Might be younger than you. They're coming in soon. They've been involved in a heavy relationship, the same as you, the same type of relationship that you've been in, so you've got that in common. But they have healed from that. They're stronger now when you connect. Yeah, it's a soulmate connection. And you're going to do things together. You're going to go out and about, travel together. You know, when you first meet, you're just going to click straight away. You'll feel the energy, the emotional connection, the spiritual connection. You'll feel it straight away. And they're coming in quite soon. Let's just have a look at that controlling person. See if they try and jeopardise it. Because I don't think it's the last you've heard from them. Because at the moment they're waiting for you to come forward, but you're not. What is that controlling person doing about Aquarius? Well, they're going to come forward and they're going to see that you're happy with someone else. So they've left it too late. But they're not going to change their ways anyway. They may even say, oh, we've got a connection and all that. But you're not listening to it. You're getting on with your life with someone new. So that is what I'm getting today. Take care, bye for now.